Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. We are going to continue our invasion of the Soviet Union here. Teach them commies what's for, why they should fear us great German conquerors. Okay, well, we need more supplies coming. Okay. Alright, let's see. We will air supply right up into that. Yeah, we knew we were going to lose that province. Okay, I don't know why we're getting that very weird. Is that unit there? And that one. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm getting a little too jumpy. Okay, they're reorganizing up. Well, they're having a problem because the supply isn't working. The supplies are not getting to them, so they're not organized. Where's the... Okay, we need to move them up to here. Because we're supply mode. We're feeding supplies into there, we should be able to fly them forward. close reinforce. Mention that. Let's make sure we're getting enough ICs to the needed spots. Air drop onto there. Should be getting supplies. Yeah, there, so we'll give them a little bit of chance to get supplies coming in before we launch our next attack. They're, well, maybe exhausted themselves on me. Let's see how well our attack will do. Okay, well, a sure plunk advance, that's a good thing. And ground attack tactics has advanced as well. So we're pushing forward. We're getting ready to push into here. Once we do that, we close this other pocket off. We've now got a fairly good assault going in Leningrad. Hopefully we can maintain it. We're going to push into these unoccupied provinces. Sweden, give them money for fuel now. We got more than enough fuel. Now that we have supply, we're going to support the attack there. These guys are moving forward there. Supply. We're going to try to close that off. Got a bunch of infantry units. Get those built. We would be able to do some significant offensives. If we can keep supply moving and things like that, yeah. The reason I think we're losing there is because we don't have supply. Counterattacks are working too well. Now, down in Africa, how we're doing here? Okay. Fairly well, I guess. Support that attack. Okay, we're ready for this attack. All those units are exhausted. The armor in the rear. Oh well. Not sure whether I was having that one attack or defend. Medium tank destroyer advance. That allows us to build heavier tank destroyers. That's good. That's very good. And we're getting really much lower on our descent. What is Bulgaria? Yeah, we'll give them energy, certainly. Well, this is still bothering me, and we're not pushing in any further, and we're exhausted our attack there. We're exhausting our attack into red. Six division shattered. East. Okay. See, what happened there, it upsets me because, you know, I know you guys don't control any of this stuff, but this division was attacking and it shattered. It should not be able to, the Finns weren't suicidal to keep attacking. Once they lose, they should lose, I don't know, max half their manpower from when they enter the battle. They should lose organization and become exhausted and stop attacking. I'm just going to stop this here. And it's going to affect what I do for the next series, because it's only going to get worse as time goes on. Each of these texts that we research here, a lot of them are these and similar things, and various territorial pride bonuses and everything else is what's affecting all of this. And it's not so bad until about 41. Once you start hitting about 42, it's just getting worse and worse. And so if we're going to play a long campaign, what's it going to be like in 44 or 45? Soviet Union is going to be sitting over here, a little rump state, but with 300% territorial pride and 300% this and that, and they're going to have one little pesky little division of conscripts thrash. Now I'm ranting a bit here, but thrash 3 or 4 heavy panzer divisions because of what? You know, look at this stack stuff. Conscript battalions. I should be able to take Vinking here, some of these other units, and just smash that formation. And so I've already made up my mind to do a Gamers remix for the next version, and I am going to be releasing a version of it, which I've not made TRE before, a you know, a remix version. So I'm right now working on the sort of standard version, but I'm going to make a remix that's going to slow up these various increases and bonuses. And my big fear is I'm going to overdo it, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to make the Soviet Union a complete walkover either, but I don't want, okay, here, there's some heavy units in that stack. That should be a harder stack to get here, and similar with this, yes. You know, I'm not against the idea that, I'm not saying that the Soviet Union should be just a walkover, but when it is conscript units, and I'm going to look at some of these bonuses here, I'm going to make sure that they sort of live up to their expectations. And partially from my, I don't know, my own ego or whatever, I don't want to think I'm playing a super easy version of anything, or an easier version than what you're going to play. So I'm going to release the remix version for anyone who wants to play it as well. So it's, you know, it's going to be what the same, you guys will be able to play it and look at it too, and judge, did I overdo something? Because, you know, my biggest stress with all of the mods and everything I want to do is to increase excuse me, realism in this as much as possible. And I think some of this problems here are maybe supply problems with some of this stuff, but some of this is, we can look and see, come on, some of these units aren't in good supply yet, or provinces, so they're suffering from lack of supply in their actions. But that's not all of it. I don't even know if it's most of it. So that's just, I guess, my little rant for the moment. And so I'm going to look at some of this. You know, whether in the messages below here or at the BlackICE page for this series or TRE, I'd love your feedback on any of this, because I think I'm good at putting history into a mod like I have for TRE, but it's a little different doing the, shall we say, mechanics for you know, game mechanics. And that kind of thing. So I don't know if you realize this, but if I create this little pocket here and these units attack me and shatter, or if they just fight and hold out until they shatter, they're not destroyed when the pocket's destroyed. Whenever they shatter, they go back to their core, or their theater HQ, back presumably Moscow or wherever, and can be reformed. So once they get into this realm of shattering instead of getting overrun, or pocket it and die the other way, they're going to constantly recycle units instead of having to come through the production queue. And so that's another thing that I'm a little sort of concerned with. And I will also say this: it is why I've quit every single, within the last year and a half, I've quit every single BlackICE game that I've sort of played long term and didn't quit because, oh, I need to start testing for a new version, is because of basically rage quits over this issue. Because I just think the late game is sort of unplayable, and this is some of the times when I've been saying, oh, it's my intention to finish it. But if it's just going to such a point that I'm thinking it's... See, let's watch this. Okay, here's a unit. It's attacking. Should be ignoring everything else. But how is one little division able to come in and attack? Okay, but they're losing their organization, which is good. Which is what they should be, but I don't know. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to end it here now after another little rant. So, see you next time.